Good morning and welcome to the Southwest Backpacker channel. I am your host Matt, and it's been a really long time since we gotten together and done a backpacking video. And so today we've got a special treat. I'm going out to northwestern New Mexico to a place called the Bisti Badlands, which is a cool Badlands area that has a bunch of hoodoos and interesting Mars looking landscape. And so I'm meeting up with a group of friends from Texas. They're meeting up with me here, and then a couple of my local friends are also going to join with me. And yeah, we're going to meet up here in about an hour and head on out to northwestern New Mexico. So stay tuned. This is going to be an awesome trip. Okay guys, we're on the road, and behind me I've got three other vehicles, and I've got myself and James and Dave. We're all from Albuquerque and Rio Rancho here in New Mexico, and I've got my friend Judy and her two friends from San Antonio, Texas. There might be two more folks showing up from Arizona, so we've got 6 at least right now, and we might have 8 later on. But got a big group today, and looking forward to getting the pack on and doing a backpacking trip. It's been a while. Yeah, this is awesome. So yeah, we're on the road now. We're about 2.5 hours away, so stay tuned. Entire crew behind me. We're heading up to the Bisti Badlands on this crazy dirt road. All right, now we're talking. Getting into the Badlands section here. Out the window. See just how cool this place is. It's almost like being on a different planet. Excellent. Yeah, 1228. 59 degrees. I can deal with that. What's up? Alright guys, we made it to the Bisti Badlands Wilderness, and just wanted to show you the trailhead kiosk here. And yeah, for those who want to get a permit for stargazing and research and all of that, there's a QR code for you. But yeah, there's no campfires, can't collect the petrified wood or fossils, shouldn't be climbing on the geologic features. This is an unprotected area, so nobody's watching, but you should have respect for that stuff for sure. Anyway, yeah, this is it, the trailhead to the Bisti Badlands Wilderness. And you guys can see out there a lot of different colors and formations. We are going to be heading probably out through the fence over there, and then we're probably going to follow the main wash all the way out there until we can find a base camp that we can set up. This is the general area. It's very remote, not a whole lot of vegetation. They have improved the parking lot since I've been here 15 years ago, and yeah, they do have some toilets over yonder, which is good because the road coming out here is bumpy, and it's yeah, good to have that. Anyway, we're getting ready to head on out. Our group is sitting under the shade here, probably waiting for me, so let's go.
awesome, man. Seriously cool.
Yeah, this is really sweet out here. Love the red color of the rocks out there. Got a pretty good sized dust devil coming through here. See it swirling around there. Alright, we're starting to get into some really cool features now out here in the Badland areas. You can see tiny little hoodoos are forming in this eroded area, and the landscape is just surreal. And it's a gorgeous day outside today. There's a lot of other people hiking around out here with us. But we might be the only folks staying here tonight because I don't see anybody else with backpacks on, so that is going to be cool. A piece of petrified wood embedded in the sandstone here. Pretty cool. Alright guys, we found a base camp that we're gonna set up out here in the desert. What we're looking at here, very nice open spot, fairly flat. We've got set up over here. 2 more tents being set up down here. Got one way out there, and got James. He's gonna set up on the hill up here next to me where I'm at, and this is my view, my 360-degree view. Just spectacular. Temperatures are so nice right now, and a little bit of a breeze just feels incredible. I'm going to set up my tent, sleeping gear, and yeah, kind of get settled in for base camp, and then maybe plan on taking a hike out to some of those cool looking hoodoos up on the ridge there. Alright, here's my setup. It is about, I think it's about 2 in the afternoon or so, and it feels great. Got a little bit of a breeze going out. Everybody's finishing up setting up their tents. Wanted to show you guys my setup here. I got a Marmot Crane Creek ultralight 2-person tent. You guys can see down there. And what makes this ultralight, of course, is that most of the tent is basically just bug netting that you can see all around. But it has a wonderful bathtub floor. And yeah, it's really lightweight. I like it. I think the only gripe that I have about the whole setup is that the bottom here, it doesn't have the latches. It actually has these strings, and you have to loop these onto the rain fly instead of a snap attachment, which I've never really liked. But as far as everything else with the tent, it does pretty good. And of course I still have my Marmot sleeping bag. I think it's a 15-degree bag, and it is down. It is goose down, and it has been my favorite, but you can see I've been patching it up with some tape and gotten many good years out of this, but I think it's going to be time to get another one soon. And then yeah, I've got a Kiosk gear camping pad, which is underneath there, one of those inflatable ones. And yeah, this one's got to be 3.5, 4 inches thick. And when it deflates, it's really, really light. So I like that a bunch. And yeah, out here in this kind of environment where there's absolutely no water, no vegetation, and complete exposure out here to the wind and the sun, you have to be a little bit careful. And you also have to bring your own water in here. And so I ended up bringing my dromedary bag, my MSR dromedary bag that you guys have seen on the Green River trips. I've had this for a long time. It's the original. It's still holding up. And this is a 6-liter dromedary bag. I think I brought about 5 liters, which is roughly about a gallon, maybe a little over a gallon. That'll be enough to drink, cook food, and stay hydrated out here in this desert Badlands area. All right, we're really getting into some awesome features now. And it really doesn't feel like we're on Earth anymore. Look at this. Yeah, just hoodoos and weird shapes. Time has eroded all of this. And the top caps that you see up there have protected what's underneath it all this time. Eventually it's going to fall off, and wherever it lands, that's where it's going to start over again.
It's slippery here, huh? Yeah, look at that. I caught that right there.
Yeah, look at this.
The weather's so unusual, so weird.
Very bizarre. And super cool. We're going to be camping out here tonight.
Thank you, Matt.
You are welcome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. check this out, guys. I was hoping to find this feature. I come around the corner. It's a big, giant petrified tree. And this one's pretty big. Yeah, you can see the rings. You can see the bark that was still on here. I mean, look, yeah, you look down in there, you can see the rings still. And it looks just like a tree, except it's a little bit squashed, but otherwise, yeah, looks like you could just throw it right onto the fire. Look at the rings on there. Isn't that wild? Yeah, so glad we found this. I'd seen this 15 years ago when my friend Sally took me out here and had a picture of this. But yeah, look at this. This is awesome. It just fell, and time has eroded away the top layer and left the fallen tree sitting right here. Yeah, I forgot there's another petrified tree back here. It's sticking right out of the side of the hill, which is really cool. Check this out. And it probably goes back pretty far, but just this area has eroded away. Yeah, and all the pressure over the years of it petrifying has kind of squashed and ovaled it. Look at that. Got the rings in there. Yeah, if I cleaned it off, you could probably count those up and see how long it was alive before it fell over. And like, oh yeah, look at that. Still see more of it back in there. Awesome. Alright, we've made it to the cracked egg fields. This is one of the popular features out here in the Bisti Badlands Wilderness, and we actually found it. We're out here taking photos and checking this out. It's really bizarre looking feature. As you can see, I think these were like old clay that was, I guess, rolled into this spot and had kind of petrified, so to speak, over millions of years, and left this kind of weird cracked egg layering on it, which looks really, really weird. You can see the layers in there.
Yeah.
So I found this cave here that 15 years ago, when I backpacked in here, actually climbed in here. I'm going to do that now. It's kind of a tight spot getting through the entrance, but once you get into the entrance, you come down in here, and it's nice and cool. And it's completely protected from the outside. And yeah, look, water comes down from the top of this thing way up here. Look at that. And it's hard to get a scale perspective, but there's the entrance where you gotta kind of squeak through. But yeah, down here, giant hole forming from water coming through right in there. And look at these giant boulders. They're like almost completely round, and I've seen people crack these open and find like crabs, petrified crabs, and that might be what these are, although I don't know for sure. They're super round, and yeah, there's one there. Somebody stacked two of them here.
Oh my god! Matt's getting it.
There's Judy. Judy's at the entrance there. And yeah, as you can see, there's a grand amount of space in here. Water comes right through here, and yeah, kind of opens up. It's awesome. Alright guys, gonna climb out of this hill here, out of the cave. Go show you guys the other spot there. Look at that. Right above me. It's awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, you guys gotta see this. This is what it looks like popping out of the cave here. It's actually a really cool picture. I'm gonna snap a shot real quick. All right, I'm going to show you guys the other one. This one's kind of cool too. This one It's a little more collapsed. Not quite a dome that you got to climb into, which is good. But yeah, that's a little sketchy right there. Like, not super comfortable climbing underneath stuff like that, but I do want to show you this real quick because it is cool. I come down into this spot here real carefully. Get down here to the bottom where the water's at. I'll just slowly pan up here. Water has been carving through here for a really, really long time from the surface above. And I am right at the bottom of this. Very, very impressive. Yeah, look at that. And this is looking back out the way I came in. Yeah, super cool. Take a couple pictures in here. All right, climbing our way out of here. That is super cool. I'm so glad I found this again. It's like revisiting memories 15 years ago. Finding the spots that you were at back in time. So there it is. The surface here just above us. There's our camp. I think we're about to get a really awesome sunset, so I'm probably going to set up a time lapse here in just a moment. Join my friends that away.